Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. DiMarco.
Oh, really well played.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Romario. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Beckham. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Gutstepe have it back and can go again. Van der Vaart. That's going to go a long way. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Romario. Beckham. Van Dijk gets a foot in here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. Ribery!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Galatasaray are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
DiMarco. Guardiola. Now it's Haaland. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. That looks a good ball through. Haaland! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gutstepe are looking to go forward now. Beckham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's picked out the run. Ribery. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. Van Dijk gets it away. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Collar. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. Guardiola. And here's Messi. Driving forward. Collar. Van Dijk. Van der Vaart. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Messi. He's onside. And the ball is out of play. That's a nicely measured pass. Diogo Costa catches it safely. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. Adams wins the duel this time. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. And it's half-time here. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go once more.
Gustepe are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Hernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Well, that's an excellent interception. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. DiMarco. That's a throw. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Goods to pay, looking to pass their way through.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And here's Messi. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Now it's Beckham. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Collier. Alexander-Arnold. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goods to pay are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Corner number 2 then.
Galatasaray are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Van Dijk. And smartly reclaimed. Alexander-Arnold. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Ribéry. Now it's Romario. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Romario. Alexander-Arnold.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Jan Koller. Number 14,
nicely intercepted.
Coming
It's
on
a
the
pretty
field,
loose pass.
Number 9, Batistuta. Number
Galatasaray
45,
really are showing all the necessary
Number
urgency,
4,
but it's potency they
Nedved.
need.
Substitution.
Davids has a look and plays it forward. And it's Beckham. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Looking to go deep. He rises! And that could come back to haunt them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
Both sides then
32,
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Just eases him off the ball. Good to
Substitution taking
pay.
place.
Will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Gustepe can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romario. Good to pay. Moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
With officials showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Romario. And that's too far for anyone. That's been cut out, well played. And time is up. Gustepe have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Davids making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering...
Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Good to pay, finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Drogba. Ribery. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary. to Messi. Van der Vaart. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. And through to the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that bastard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Flings in across. Donnarumma catches it safely. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Header! Davids gets it clear. And Hullet! Oh, my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nice, great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gustepe with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Gustepe really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Messi.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Gustepe have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Up he goes! No mistake! Gustepe get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here. And
Van Basten! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well played, well played. Gustepe are looking to go forward now. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple
Van der Vaart! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van der Vaart clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gustepe have their third corner. Shot and goal! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ribery simply knew the ball.
There's the shot! And he's done it!
Mustepe clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 9, Romario.
Good to take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Perfect placement. He's got the shot away! Yep, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Has another go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's back. Can he finish? Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
There's the whistle for half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm
And
sure
we're
there will be
underway
fine
again.
souvenirs.
Mustepe really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Pull it. Now it's Messi. And it's Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hullet. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. He could be in here. Romario. Van der Vaart. Hernandez. Oh, what a pass! Petit can get it clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Ribery. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Ruben Diaz. Now it's Romario. Hernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The attendance for this match was
Mustepe are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Real chance! In for the pieces! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Messi fiddles it through. He's through here. Now it's Messi, face to face with the keeper. Good to pay. Perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ruben Dias. That is ended up in no man's land. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So their fourth corner of the game. Messi goes short. And it's hoisted clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. There's Van Basten! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 45, Osman.
Good to pay. Have the chance to go the other way. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fermin. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. And he's managed to get rid.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Osimhen. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's from Mario. Now it's Osimhen. Played out towards the right wing. Ruben Dias gets... And time is up. Good to pay can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folk certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near mesmeric display. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, delightful ball.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players.
Climbs up big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the counter is on. Davids gets across to intercept that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Messi. Messi running with the ball. He is through here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ribery. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, they could break here. Still goalless at the moment. Messi looking to get on the end of this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now the finish! Goal! River Plate! And it's River Plate who go in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Mbappe. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Davids.
Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Adams. Messi. Now it's Romario. And that has put paid to that. And it's Neymar. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's going to go a long way. This is promising. Oh, that was vital. Van der Vaart.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Here's a shot. Can he put it away? That is lovely. And that has been clubbed away. Messi. Ribery. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi looking to run onto it. Davids. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Gustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernandez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar, he's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's let fly. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
River Plate are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gustepe with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Danger averted for now. Now it's Neymar. 60 minutes played. And here's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Conte. Messi. Ribery. Great work on the overlap. In The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the... Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Goods to pay can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Backward it goes, shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And he's being shifted off it. There's the hit! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número
Well,
7.
height could make all the
Número
difference
15.
on these set pieces.
Número 10. Messi. Entra número 18.
River Plate clearly have been instructed to kill this off.
Número 20.
Offence is the best form of defence.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Neymar considers his options.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Hakimi. Skillfully cut out. He is... had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Fermin. And it's Messi.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ah, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior goes in for the header!
River Plate can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Osimhen. Fermin. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Osimhen.
Se van a
Oh,
jugar
it's played into the
4 minutos de
area.
compensación.
And he's taking no chances there. And he's there to retrieve it. Aim forwards. Gently done. Neymar providing an outlet on that. Big chance! In he goes again. And yes, it's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a...
And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Messi kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. It's a sweet ball, that. And he's in on goal. Now the finish! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's in here! Osimhen! Van Dijk gets it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Osimhen. Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's an excellent interception. Now that was very necessary. Guardiola.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Barella. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's in! Mbappe! Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Davids. And it's Messi. Oh, he's found some space here. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ribery. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great position here. And he's straight offside. DiMarco. That's Guardiola. Gabriel. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Barella. Barella with the cross. Guardiola can get it clear. Had a shot. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Guardiola most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Nicked it back promptly. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Gustepe certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Clips it so gently. Now it's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior, and he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Messi. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Giuseppe can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Guardiola. Di Marco. Messi. Van der Vaart. And that has put paid to that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osimhen, not the most accurate pass. Van der Vaart. And here's Osimhen. Back into the middle. Osimhen. There's the hit! Bumps him off it and wins. And another try! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Barella. Barella! Oh, just over.
Barella nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306 spettatori.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Davids gathers from the goal kick. Messi. Barella. Koundé. Now it's Osimhen. Messi. Mbappe. Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Giuseppe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's gone backward here. Davids.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Well read, nice interception.
Palermo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Palermo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Not the best distribution from the keeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shifted upfield. Well, that pass isn't the best. Fermin. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Osimhen. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Thinks one through, neatly clipped into space.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Crossed in early.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's found a way past. Beckham. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Barella. That's beautifully weighted. And the flag has... And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. We have already started here. Nicely worked. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Mustepe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. Davids. He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Good to pay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but...
Decent hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Rafael Leao really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Messi. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ribery. And the pass is intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Ribery. And he was quick to react. Now it's Rafael Leao. Half an hour played now. And it's Romario. Played back in. Oh, great chance! Has a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ribery. Good to pay, looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Gustepe clearly didn't help themselves by telling...
Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Good to pay are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Minutes has been indicated.
Van der Vaart. Oh, super find. Van Bouten. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And if you do have a chance today, please take
Good
some
to
time out
pay.
to give your support
Heading into
to
the
our
break,
devastating
very
fund.
happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Driving on and making good progress. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Defending was strong and firm. Chipped through. Now it's Romario. Messi.
Gustepe have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Look, it's a run defence is this.
He gets big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Header! Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Romario. Great, real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Good to pay. Find a position of real strength now.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
DiMarco spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery.
The attendance for this
It's a good spell of possession, this.
62,005.
Romario. And that is expertly dealt with. Van der Vaart. Stood up well to him there. Guardiola. Hakimi. That has not gone well. Guardiola. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Not the most accurate pass. David Villa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's
Messi! And that is a truly outstanding save. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Ribéry. Guardiola. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van der Vaart. And it's Messi. Van der Vaart. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Villa really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ruben Dias. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Romario. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.